So today we are looking at a brand new Evo, and it is Park the Bus, or Park the Striker in fact, which is about the same thing. It is going to be a free evolution as well, so that is always one thing we do like with this. It is giving us the Shapeshifter Evo, and it looks pretty good, to be honest. So you're once feared in the box, now owning it. Your striker hung up the goals for good. Time to tackle, not tap in. Park the striker and become the menace that is always feared. As obvious, it is basically making a striker into a centre-back. It is a 92 overall, 93 pace, 92 passing, striker, max 3 positions, 10 playstyles and 3 playstyle pluses. We are going to get the position of a centre-back and massive upgrades to the defending. We're going to get a 1 weak foot upgrade, Defender plus plus. We'll get the Anticipate plus. We'll get the Jockey plus. And the pinged, no, not the pinged pass. We're going to get the Bruiser plus if you've got no weak foot. We also get another weak foot upgrade there as well. And then finally we get the Cosmetic, the ball playing defender. So in general, it's going to be interesting to see who you go with here. It's going to do really well on somebody without a playstyle plus, to be honest, because you're going to get the full upgrade. So if it was to go, for instance, someone like Sesko, he's going to get a massive defending upgrade, and if you don't have a playstyle plus, at least he's going to get the defensive ones. It is a Shapeshifter Evo. It's decent. Like, I mean, you can't really do better than this, and I think the biggest problem you have whenever an Evo is out like this is, I don't know who I'm going to choose. Like, am I really going to choose a Martinez and have him with the finesse and the Anticipate and the Jockey? Or will I go for a Kane? Or, for instance, if I wanted to go with the Haaland, obviously it'd have the Acrobatic as well. We've already got the Winter Wildcard version of him. So it is very difficult to choose who you'd go with, because obviously you kind of used to having it picked for you. You've got obviously like the Lukaku's already here in centre back, Leao as a striker, Konate as a goalkeeper, Endrick as a cam. Whereas when you've got to actually choose to put somebody there, a good option, to be honest, that I must admit is just literally fallen right in my lap, is Laporte striker. It's a 94 centre back, Anticipate aerial jockey. That kind of works its magic pretty well, to be honest with you. So that is going to be another one that you could go with, is with an already centre-back to striker card back. It does work its magic pretty well. So that is actually going to be a fantastic option that I've got that I really didn't even think about. So Winter Wildcards did have an element of shapeshifters. So obviously if you've done that, then that's going to be pretty decent for you in general. So let's go ahead and look, because realistically this is going to be as standard as ever. It is 5 levels. Play 1, win 1, win 2, well, win 1, play 2, and win 1. So what we're looking at, 4 levels, so 4 matches, 6 in total to get this done. You only have to win a few. It is Rush, Rivals, Champs, or Squad Battles, so it isn't going to give us the options of the friendlies, so just bear that in mind, and that will be just purely on the fact we have got the Evo Lounge, so they're stopping you doing that, which sneaky, and I get it, it makes sense. But let's have a look at the Evo in itself. We've got the trending. So we have got the likes of Havertz. Not going to be a bad kind of role if you've got somebody that can play the centre mid or a DM role, because obviously they could still be that centre back, but like with this Havertz, for instance, can play the striker, but then he can play the centre mid as well with the defensive upgrade. It actually does him a pretty good favour. He has the Jockey, the Bruiser, the Anticipate, as well as then having all of that defensive and attacking attributes going in. So that does work pretty well. If you was then to go with, what would you even go with? Could you go a finisher? You'd go like a finisher or an engine, or kind of something passing, shooting orientated, and it works pretty well, to be honest. So that's going to be one that works its magic. Then obviously you've got Haaland. He was always going to be in the case there. He's got the Player of the Month. Multiple versions that you can obviously go with that Haaland. Del P, I'd say no. Drogba, if you're not using him up front, I mean, he's not going to be the worst. Haaland again, obviously. We have Tammy Abraham. We have Cantona, no. Royce, Mateta. Salah as centre-back would be jokes, but I wouldn't really choose it. Like I say, Laporte is going to be a great shout. Giroud's not going to be terrible as well, just because of obviously his kind of bigger nature. We do have Hullet. That could be a nice option, to be fair to him. I mean, it's 90 on the pace. They stay the same. Dribbling goes by 1. Defending up to 94 and physical. So if you was literally going out and out hunter with him, 98, 94... it's not a bad option for a centre mid. You could obviously go with the Engine just to get a bit more on that passing and dribbling, and you've got yourself a pretty standard centre mid again. So Hullit's not going to be a bad option there as well. So that could work in his favour, especially if you want him more as a kind of box-to-box centre mid, more so than like a Cam or a aspect of him. Then obviously we've not had our Laporte, which I still think is a great shout. Govou, Weghorst, Richarlison. It's standard. There's nothing too crazy. Like I say, it's going to be an interesting one because it's such an off one. Like, you're kind of used to the shapeshifters being given to you and you kind of accept them. Some do well, some don't. I could put Royce in and he could be the best centre-back for whatever reason. Or I could go and put somebody like Firmino in and he literally stinks up the gaff. So it is very much a hit and miss with this. There's going to be a few players that obviously do really well and quite a few that don't. So definitely keep checking all the populars. I'd say that is going to be your best bet more so than anything. Let me know who you're going to go with if you do actually do this Evo. But at the very minimum, I suppose it does give you a 94, which is pretty cool to have. So let me know down below. Make sure you like and subscribe and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.